today's panel discussion. It's my honor and privilege to welcome you to this panel. Today's panel discussion seeks to explore the integration of AYUSH system into main healthcare, examining the possibilities, challenges, and the way forward in creating a holistic healthcare model. It is privileged to introduce the moderator for today's panel, Dr. B.R. Ramakrishna sir. I request you, sir, to please come on dais. Dr. B.R. Ramakrishna sir, moderator for today's panel discussion. Dr. B.R. Ramakrishna sir is an eminent figure in field of Ayurveda and Yoga, currently the Pro-Chancellor of S. Vyasa University. For today's panel discussion, we have a panelist, Professor Dr. G. Senthilville. It is a great honor to welcome Professor Senthilville, a distinguished Siddha physician, academician, and a researcher with over 25 years of experience in traditional medicine. Another panelist for our session today, Dr. Mohammad Rafi H. Hakim, joining us on this panel, a highly respected leader in field of Ayurveda with over 29 years of service in AYUSH department, Government of Karnataka. Our next panelist, Dr. Harish Babu sir. It's our pleasure to welcome you, sir, a seasoned practitioner in Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences. He currently serves as a senior medical officer at Sri Ayurveda Unani Hospital, Bangalore, and holds additional responsibilities as a Deputy Director of Naturopathy and Yoga and Register of Karnataka Ayurveda Practitioner Board. Next panelist for today's discussion, Dr. Siddha Yellappa, sir, our next esteemed panelist, a visionary healthcare leader and a social reformer. He is the founder of Suraksha Hospital in Bangalore. Our next panelist for today, Dr. Somashekar Huddar. We are privileged to welcome you, sir, a distinct Ayurveda scholar, clinician, and administrator. He currently serves as Associate Professor and Secretary at Sanjeevani Ayurveda Medical College, Hubli, and State General Secretary of AYUSH Federation of India, Karnataka. Our next panelist for today's session, Dr. Rajaram, a dedicated Ayurveda physician. He has established Kodaga's first Panchakarma Center in 2004 and was amongst the first to introduce now widely known practice daycare Panchakarma model. Our last panelist for today's discussion, Dr. Narendra Shetty sir. We are delighted to welcome Dr. Narendra Shetty, currently serves as the Chief Wellness Officer at Kshemavana, SDM Institute of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences, Bangalore. Now I hand over the session to our moderator, Dr. B.R. Ramakrishna sir. Thank you, sir.
ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರವರ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಪುಣತೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥವರಾಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ, ನನಗೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳುವುದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ತಮಸ್ಸು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾವು ಜಾಗೃತರಾಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಭಾವನೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ congratulate the AYUSH TV and all other associated institutions and organizations for having organized such a wonderful program in the city of Bangalore. Today, integration indeed is very much required. It is for the simple reason that no one system can provide total health care. This has been the practice of this country. Always we believe in the statement of the Vedas, Ano bhadraha kritavo yanta vishwataha. Let noble thoughts come to us from every side. Indian thinking is always open for the good knowledge and the skill from anywhere. In this scenario, this has been seen now that the non-communicable diseases which are vertically rising, blood pressure, hypertension, sleep disorders, degenerative disorders, autoimmune disorders, all these, there is no a permanent solution in any of the systems, particularly the modern system which claims having reached its zenith. But there is a solution in the alternative system of medicines, particularly Naturopathy, Yoga, Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, and all our associated systems, what we call it as AYUSH. Today, whether we like it or not, the whole community and particularly the Western community is insisting and demanding the integration. There are problems in our country, in the state, especially with the regulatory bodies, not with the patients, not with the doctors. Problem is with the regulatory bodies and the government. In this scenario, integration, holistic approach is inevitable and it is inherited, and that is the future of this healthcare system. In this, we have quite experienced panel members. First, I would like to call upon Dr. Sendvil, who is an expert in Siddha system of medicine. Ayurveda and Siddha, they go parallel, except maybe a language barrier, but little variation, little deviation from the fundamental concepts. I request Dr. Sendil to put forth his idea in just 3 minutes, how we can integrate Siddha into the mainstream of healthcare.
Thank you for this opportunity. I am Dr. Sendil Vel, now Director in charge, National Institute of Siddha, Chennai. We are treating per day 5,000 patients OPD and 220 bedded hospitals over there. Not especially for the Siddha, but even though we are having the allopathy doctors and consulted with the naturopathy doctors and nearby homeopathy doctors and other stream of doctors also. But first of all, I am thinking about integration should intra-ayush hona chahiye. Intra-ayush first. Actually, in the practice, we are speaking more, but we never simply of when the patients comes, actually in the long-term manner, it is take to sometimes. We are not in the mindset to refer the other pati, matlab homeopathy, even naturopathy.
Okay.
This is a practical way. But in our practice in Siddha Tamil Nadu, we are the people in government of India is doing Siddha is alone, but even our friends are doing integration. How the integration? First the patients come to the hospital, they are simply in the sitting and waiting area, they are giving some aconite, homeopathy dose, homeopathy dose for the time while, for the 2 to 3 hours. While because the nadi checking, the detoxification method in the instant manner, they are using that in Tamil Nadu, all the doctors using the aconite for that before checking the nadi, pariksha. The homeopathy is automatically comes to integration. So now after that, it comes to the main manner. Allopathy doctors, in front of the allopathy doctors, they are the diagnosing part. For 2 to 3 days, they are reducing the main symptoms of any pain and any emergency manner. They are reducing. After that only, patients is convinced that our integrated approaches, whether the Siddha, where it is Siddha is integration, Ayurveda is integration, homeopathy integration. That manner they are motivating. Then after that, they promoted admitted in the hospital for 48 days, 1 mandala, we are calling for 1 mandala. Accordingly, we are integrate.
So
but
now,
Siddha mein, 1 minute, Siddha mein is Varmam is external therapy, is touching the points, regulate that pranan and sutra, and everything, the mind and the body is come to the normal course of taking the treatment. That is Varma is a most part of the Siddha, sir. Thank you.
fundamentally the principles of Ayurveda and Siddha all go together, but there are some specialized areas. As Dr. Senthil ji has put it, the Varma or Marma Chikitsa and Nadi Pariksha, these are very specific to that system of healthcare. So definitely it can contribute. I will come to you next. Next is, among these entire Ayush system, naturopathy forms the fundamental basis. Whole thing started with nature, and finally we end with nature. If you can manage the disease management without medicine, non-pharmacological intervention, I am sure that is the best. So we have Dr. Narendra Shetty from the most esteemed institution of SDM, and I request you to, sir, put forth your views how we can integrate naturopathy for this national total health care.
As Dr. Ramakrishna has mentioned, the current disease demography has been changed. Today, what we see is a lot of lifestyle-related diseases are contributing to the major death in our society. When we look at naturopathy, one of the advantages with is we are a drugless therapies. We can be very well integrated with any of the system of medicine because we don't need to worry about any drug interactions or any of the complications. The second, we also look at it today, stress is one of the major contributing factor. We at Kshemavana, we strongly believe when your body is under a stress response, your body's innate ability to heal itself is switched off. So when we switch your body from a stress response to the relaxation response, your body's innate ability to heal itself is switched on. So we primarily focus, the managing of the stress becomes a very essential part of it. We also use the HRV to measure the stress and understand the level of stress and then how it can be managed. The second is the quality of sleep also plays an important role today. We know that we have been exposed to a lot of the digital platforms, different kind of Blu-rays has drastically reduced our quality of sleep. So by improving the quality of sleep plays an important role. The third being the naturopathy, diet is an integral part of our treatment facility. Many of the system of medicine, they do prescribe medicine and there are certain, I'm sure in Ayurveda also you have importance to the diet, but the naturopathy goes one step ahead. We focus mainly on, in Kshemavana, we follow a nutritarian grain-free diet where we also believe that grains are pro-inflammatory, and when we withdraw the grains from your diet, we have seen a tremendous amount of result in a reduction of the chronic inflammation. The last but least, today we are all aware that the gut health plays an important role. We are living in the world where we have been, our lifestyle, the food has a major amount of impact on the gut, causing the small intestinal bacterial overactivity. By addressing that gut health, it can able to bring a huge amount of impact in bringing the chronic inflammation and the different kind of lifestyle releases. So I think while you are going through any of the other system of medicine, if you can integrate these elements, I think the prognosis will be much more better in that direction.
So nice. Ayurveda also puts forth the same theory. Pathye sati kimaushada prayojanam, apathye sati kimaushada nishevanam. Pathya and apathya are the two important practices in prevention as well as in the management of disease. Even in Bhagavad Gita it is said very clearly, yuktahara viharascha, yukta cheshtascha karmani, yukta swapnama bodhascha yogo bhavati dukkha. Yukta ahara, vihara, vichara, achara, vyavahara, upachara. This is naturopathy. Lastly comes medicine. If you are able to manage disease and prevent disease, boost immunity, without medicine, that is the best, Thank you, Narendra Shetty. You have done wonderfully. Now, I request Dr. Muhammad Rafi Hakim to highlight about how he is also an expert in Ayurvedic practice too. How through Unani we can contribute.
Sir, I am basically from Ayurvedic background.
But still you are, you have been very closely inherited.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಒಂದು ಥೀಮ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ಮೇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್ ಆಯುಷ್ ಇನ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಒಂದು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇದೆ. WHO ಹೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮೊದಲು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಅದರದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದೇ ಅದರದ್ದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ತದನಂತರ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಲ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್, ಸ್ವಾಸ್ಥ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಶಬ್ದ ಸೇರಿಸಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅಲೋಪತಿ ಒಂದರಿಂದ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂಬ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಕಲ್ಪನೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆಯುಷ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮು ಸಹಿತ ಅದ್ರ ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಪಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಮೇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಗೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇಶಗಳಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ತಿಳಿಸಿತು. ಆಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ದೇಶಗಳು ಸಹಿತ ಒಂದು ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಏನು ವೈದ್ಯ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಇದೆ ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಪಡಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೈಹಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಎರಡೂ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಸ್ಥ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಅವಾಗಲೇ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗುಡ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ವಿತ್ ವೆಲ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್, ಸ್ವಾಸ್ಥ್ಯ, ಈ ಎರಡು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟನ್ನು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಒಂದು ಅದರ ಅಜೆಂಡಾ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವಾಗ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೇವೋ ಆಗ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿವಿಧ ಪಾಲಿಸಿಗಳಂತ ಅದು. ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲೋಪತಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದವನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಆಯುಷ್ ವೈದ್ಯ ಪದ್ಧತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನು ನೀಡುವುದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅದರ ಉದ್ದೇಶವಾಯಿತು. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೆದಾಗ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ವಿಧವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್. ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಆಯುಷ್ ವೈದ್ಯ ಪದ್ಧತಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್, ಈಗ ಸೆಲ್ವಿಲ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಒಂದು ಆಯುಷ್ ವೈದ್ಯ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಹೋಮಿಯೋಪತಿ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಂದ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಥರದ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಯುಷ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅಲೋಪತಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರವು ಸಹಿತ ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಈಗ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕವಾಗಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಜ್ಞರು ಸಹಿತ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ವಿಚಾರಿಸಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೂಕ್ತವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಜುಡಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ನೀಡಬಹುದು ಮತ್ತು ಉತ್ತಮ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಫಲಕಾರಿಯಾಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪಡಿಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಏಮ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಭೂಪಾಲದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹಿತ ಒಂದು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರವು ಸಹಿತ ಈ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಹಿಂದೆ ಮೈಸೂರಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹಿತ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹಿತ ಒಂದು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ತಾಲೂಕು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ, PSC ಮತ್ತು CSCಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯುಷ್ ವೈದ್ಯರನ್ನು ಸಹಿತ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದು. ಯಾವ ರೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಮೇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೆದ್ದಾರಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ನಮ್ಮದು ಒಂದು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಲಾಭ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಂಬ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ವೈದ್ಯ ಪದ್ಧತಿಯ ವೈದ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಅಲೋಪತಿಯ ವೈದ್ಯ ಪದ್ಧತಿಯ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಒಂದು ಜುಡಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡೋದು ಇದೊಂದು ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹಿತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದು ಸಹಿತ ಒಂದು ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಹಿಂದೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದೇ ಸಹಿತ ಮುಂದೆಯೂ ಸಹಿತ ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸುವಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬೇಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿವಿಧ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಯುಷ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲೋಪತಿ ಎರಡೂ ಸಹಿತ ಜೊತೆಗಾಗಿ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಒಂದು ಜುಡಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ರೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲಾಭದಾಯಕವಾದಂಥ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉಪಚಾರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೂವ್ಡ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ.
Thank you, Dr. Hakim. We heard about how we can integrate at the clinical level, but integration should happen at the academic level also. Unless integration happens at the academic level, the rest of the things are only fluid. In this regard, we have Dr. Somshakar S. Huddar, who is an associate professor at Sanjeevani Ayurveda Medical College. My question is, how we can academically integrate our Ayush systems first. Later we will think about integrating Ayush systems with modern system. But I want you to highlight on how we can integrate Ayurveda with rest of our own systems.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to be the panelist of this discussion over mainstreaming of Ayush health system. And I endorse completely with Dr. Hakim sir and Senthil sir as well as Nagendra sir what they have put forth their views. As per my view and my question as I have received, how it has to be integrated in the curriculum level or the academic level. Before that, I have one clear idea in my mind that integrative approach, it has got a two meaning. First one, as sir mentioned, all systems should be in one roof. That is an integrative approach. That is what the government is trying to have some wellness centers or it is to be equipped, all the Ayush or PHCs are to be equipped with all the Ayush facilities as well as Ayush doctors. This is one thing. Second one, integration or integrative approach in the healthcare system. In another meaning, it is that promoting or making expertise of these all Ayush doctors. That expertization, it means that based on their training, teaching and experience and the skill, what the apex bodies have set, all the curriculum, as we have NCISM and NCH, it is related to Ayurveda, Unani and Naturopathy Yoga, as well as Homeopathy. They have certain guidelines and they have put forth some of the syllabus points wherein it has to be taught across the country in one manner. In my opinion, they have to take one more step ahead to collaborate all these Ayush system into one thing, that if I have been taking admission to the Ayurveda, as they have incorporated all the allopathic medicine as well as the syllabus into Ayurvedic syllabus as well as Unani syllabus, even in homeopathy syllabus curriculum. So there they have to take one more step, that, and as an BAMS graduate or undergraduate, I have to take up the subjects of homeopathy and subjects of Unani and subject of naturopathy and yoga, wherein almost some of the things have been incorporated in Ayurveda also. Yoga and naturopathy things have been told. As sir said, pathya, nutrition, ahara, vihara, apachara, what all these things are to be taught in the basic level itself. The second thing is, as I mentioned, the apex bodies, they have mentioned, they have brought up some of notifications or gazette notifications as the time passed. It was a gazette notification in 2020 and 2023, which enables Ayush doctors who have passed their post-graduation in Shalya and Shalakya, they can perform individually or with the help of modern anesthetist or modern healthcare doctors to perform all 189 surgeries. They can perform freely. That is the one advantage, and that is a gazette notification. That has to be relocated or re-endorsed by state government, because there are two things. Health is a system. Health is related to state matter. But health is state matter. But health education is not the state matter. As whatever the policies have been brought by the central government, that has to be completely implemented by the state government. Okay. That I endorse. And one more thing I wanted to conclude here is 2023 Gazette notification based on training, teaching, experience and skill. What it means, that whatever they have received the training, teaching, experience and skill in their curriculum, they can practice. That Gazette notification says. And added advantage is for Karnataka State Ayurveda Unani Practitioner Board is, we have Act 9, 1962, a special category integrated schedule, which is nowhere we can find it in any states. That is an added advantage. Why can't the old registrar and the government will take up some of the actions such that recent past all these graduates could be able to take up admission or registration in that integrated schedule, which has been removed because of that Shuddha Ayurveda course, BSAM. That technicality has been readopted into the system. And okay, according to, as you all know, 1940 and 45 drug rule, anybody, medicine is a medicine. The authenticated practitioner or a prescriber is one who is registered under medical register.
Thank you,
this
Dr. So nice. But it is very easy to integrate among Ayush system for one simple reason, that the modern system orients what is known as matter-based approach. All our Ayush system, they focus on knowledge-based or conscious-based. So first it is possible to integrate among ourselves, then later we can encroach.